Today. My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a couple minutes and coming by and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make smoked spatchcock chicken on your Kettle Grill. Now you might say, what's spatchcock? Well, spatchcock basically is, instead of cooking a whole chicken here, and I got around a 5-pound chicken whole like this, we're going to remove the backbone and lay it out flat. This helps provide even cooking throughout the chicken, as well as give a good surface area for that skin to get nice and crispy. Now this is a super easy video, so if you got a Kettle Grill and you got a chicken, just follow along. I'm going to be seasoning it with the Chicken Lover Spice Blend from Lovafoodie, and Michelle was very nice. Monica and I met her several weeks ago, and she was very nice to provide me some seasoning. And we've tried one already on pork loin. I'll leave a link below if you want to check that out. It was absolutely delicious. And so this is specifically made for chicken. So hey, I'm going to try that. And it's going to be super easy like I said. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, so this isn't as complicated as it may sound. We're just going to remove the backbone, and if you turn the chicken over, you can see here the neck. You just got cut right along from front to back. So don't be intimidated. So you know what? I think I'm going to start with the neck, because that kind of is easy to follow. So get a good pair of kitchen shears, and it doesn't sound very appetizing when you do it for the first time. So you can hear. And you just cut along through the skin all the way to the very end. Alright, so there we go. We've removed the backbone. You can save that for stock if you like. So we're going to spread it open here. Let's do a little ice in this because this was frozen. It's been defrosting for a couple days. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn it over. We're going to try to lay it flat. We're just going to put a little pressure. There. Alright, and now it's kind of laying flat. So now what we want to do is we want to kind of clean it up a little bit. Cut off any excess fat. You may want to rinse it off. Clean it all off in the inside here. And we'll be back in a second to season it up. Alright, so I cut off most of the little fat pieces, a couple of little bones that were still sticking out. Dry it off with a paper towel. And now, just to let you know, this Chicken Lover Spice Blend, I was looking at the ingredients. It has onion, garlic, sweet paprika, parsley, salt, oregano, and black pepper. So salt is like the third or fourth ingredient. So what I'm going to do first before I apply this is I'm going to dry brine this chicken for probably around 15-20 minutes while I get the coals going. That's going to help the chicken maintain its juiciness. And all it is just taking some regular kosher salt, and we're just going to sprinkle both sides of the chicken with a little bit of kosher salt. It's not very complicated. And not a whole lot, just enough to get a nice coating on everything. Here, get some on the legs, we'll get some on the wings. Okay. I'm going to carefully try to turn this over with one hand. Easier said than done. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and salt the top part. If you've never tried chicken this way, like I said, it's pretty easy. The most complicated thing is cutting out that backbone, but it's really not that hard. Just get a good pair of sharp kitchen shears. If you can't find kitchen shears, I've seen people go to the hardware store and actually get pruning shears. Just make sure it's not the one you're pulling out of the garage that's already been used in the garden. Make sure it's only labeled for food use so you don't get the two confused. Okay, so that's it. So now what you want to do is put it on a rack to allow it to air dry. So I got this rack here, and now I'm gonna get my one hand dirty, but I'll wash it right away. I'll stick it like that. Better wash that too, because we got some chicken juice on there. So we're just gonna lay it here. It's on a rack. This will allow air to kind of help it absorb some of that salt. And like I said, you can even do this overnight if you want, which is what I'd probably recommend, but this was still kind of frozen last night, so I decided to do it today. But I'm gonna stick it in the fridge. I'm gonna go start up the charcoal chimney. That's probably gonna take 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So that'll be a good little head start to dry brine this. So there you go. I'm gonna go throw this in the fridge and go outside and start those coals. Be back in a minute. All right, so I was just outside. I lit up my charcoal chimney. That's gonna take around 25 minutes. The chicken's in the fridge. I wanted to show you a couple things that Devin over at Grillaholics sent me. He reached out and sent me these to check out. And I was familiar with the company because I've used their burger press. If you watch any of my stuffed burger videos on my channel, or you can even just make a uniform burger patty. They don't have to be stuffed burgers. But I was very impressed with the way that device was made. He saw the video, he said, let me send you some stuff. So I got some new grill gloves, which I'm happy because my pit barrel grill gloves are have seen better days. These are kind of cool. It says they can handle temperatures up to 660 degrees. And then he also sent me a smoke box, which is what I'm going to be using to add some smoke flavor to that spatchcock chicken today. And it just opens up and you fill this up with wood chips. Now you can throw the wood chips directly on the charcoal, but what happens sometimes is they start on fire almost instantaneously, and by the time you get your food on there and the lid on it, they're already spent and burnt up. So this will help keep them from flaring up. This is also really nice if you got a gas grill and you want to kind of turn that gas grill into a smoker, because you can remove the grate and put this between the gas burners, and then that'll slowly heat up and the smoke will come out, and there, you turned your gas grill into a smoker. So just wanted to show you these two items. He was generous to leave me a code, Smo'King Barbecue, or look for the link down in the description of the video here. I'll leave a link, and if you use that link, it'll automatically apply a 20% discount on anything you order. They have a lot of cool stuff, grill brushes, all kinds of stuff. So go check out the website, use the code, like I said, Smo'King Barbecue, or just use my link and you get 20% off. Anyway, we'll be back in a second. We'll get that chicken spiced up and on the grill. So it's been in the fridge for around 15 minutes. The charcoals are almost done. So now I'm going to apply, like I mentioned, the Lovafoodie Chicken Lovers Spice Blend, okay? And I like this too also, because sometimes when you're smoking chicken, if you got a lot of sugar in the spices, it tends to burn. And I don't see any sugar. Onion, garlic, sweet paprika, parsley, salt, oregano, and black pepper. So this is all great spices. And the other thing I like about them, no fillers, no additives, no preservatives, just good old-fashioned spices. And oh, this is going to give the chicken a delicious looking color, you know, once it starts to take some smoke. It's not going to be overpowering. I already seasoned the backside, so didn't want to have you watch the whole process, but you know how it is. We're just going to put a nice dose, and it's really cool. I would highly recommend you getting some kind of tray. It makes it removing it and putting it on your grill so much easier than you know, trying to fumble with it and put it in a pan. And this has got handles here, so I can just lift this up. I'm going to just put this whole thing right on the grill, and then when I'm done, I put it right in this pan again and carry it in the house without burning myself or anything else. So make sure we get the underside. Oh, this smells wonderful. So there you go. I'll put a little bit more on because these spices look delicious. And now, you know, we already got that first level of salt on there that's already kind of helping to soak into the skin, so it'll, and meat, maintain its moisture. Because nothing's worse than a chicken that's dried out. Alright, there we go. Man, does that look good. We'll be back in a second. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how I'm going to set it up for this cook. Basically, I laid foil here. I put a couple charcoals because it was kind of windy. I didn't want it to blow away. I got my chimney, my pit barrel cooker, so it's kind of a small chimney. I might have to add coals on top. But we're going to set it up for indirect cooking. So I'm going to put the lit coals on one side of the grill here. Alright, so I'm just going to add a few more unlit coals on top. This is probably going to be an hour and a half to 2 hours, so I definitely need a little bit more fuel. And I'm going to put the cover on it. We'll let it stabilize. Alright, so now I'm just going to put the cover on it. We get that vent wide open. We'll just let this stabilize real quick. Give it maybe 10-15 minutes and then we'll throw the chicken on. Be back in a minute. Alright guys, I'm doing a separate video today too to do a review on the meat stick. This is a wireless meat thermometer, and here's just a regular probe from my ThermoPro that's got the wire on it. I'm just going to see how accurate it is. It's got an app and everything. I did a review video, so I'll leave a link below if you want to check out that with the meat stick. But this video is just for the chicken, so I'll meet you guys outside. It's been around 10-11 minutes. I think that's all I need. Here's the Grillaholics smoker box. Like I said, I put mostly applewood chips and a little bit of hickory. Hickory by itself might be a little overpowering. The other neat thing I like about this, like I said, you know, it says it might take 15 minutes before they start to smoke, which allows you enough time to fumble, get the grate on, get everything else go. And you just throw it right on top like that. Very, very easy. Alright, so let's get this thing set up. Put the grate on there. I'm going to leave this flip up part just in case I need to add a few more charcoals. Now, I want to do a reading of what the internal temperature is. So I'm going to put one of these probes in here for my ThermoPro. Alright, and here is the chicken. You know what? I'm going to put it sideways. Okay. Just like so. So we're just going to put that on now. Make sure you put the vent on the side of the chicken because we want the smoke to go from the box across the chicken. I'm going to close this around halfway just to let it stabilize. I don't want it to get too hot initially. We can always crank this open to increase the heat. Alright, while we're waiting for that chicken to cook, time for a new beverage review. This is from Leinenkugel's. Drink Wisconsibly. This is a smooth, drinkable amber lager with a crisp, clean finish. I've never tried this. It's 4.9% alcohol. But it's kind of funny, that name. Drink Wisconsibly. So that's what I'm having. This is my daughter, Ava Grace, and my son, Kyle. Hello. Ava Grace is going to be trying. We saw these by V8 Splash. This is called Tropical Colada Smoothie.
What's the difference of V8 and V8 Splash?
Well, V8 is basically like
V8's not
the tomato.
Yeah, but I mean, what does Splash mean?
I think it's just a smoothie. It's a new subdivision of the company.
Well, V8's just a juice and V8 Splash is a smoothie.
And look what Kyle's having. State Fair soda, cotton candy. He had a State Fair soda. What was it? Buttered popcorn? Yeah. I think it was buttered popcorn.
Yeah,
so,
something popcorn.
Corn syrup in a bottle.
Corn syrup in a bottle. Yeah, that's what he called it. All right, so that's what he's having. It's a company out of Minnesota. So that's what we're all having here.
Did you just say Minnesota?
Minnesota.
I love your drink Wisconsibly.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
I know, really funny.
All right.
All right, now we're gonna here so you can.
All right, here. I'll open that. Hang on. I got it.
I'm just helping you.
I know, but I got it. Hold the straw. How about that? Okay. All right. We'll shake it good.
I want a little help.
How's it smell, Kyle?
Okay. Did we there's a video. I don't know if
don't drink it all before we're ready to start.
There's a video that you did. I don't know if you published it or not. Where I tried the Jolly. Not Jolly. It was the guy with a little face like a cartoony. You know what I'm thinking of, right?
Tropical.
What was that called?
They can see.
It was a blue bottle. and it was I think it was the.
I don't know, Kyle. It's you drinking so many sodas. I have no idea.
So when you made the pizza.
Okay, I can't remember that specifics with the pizza. But anyway, what was your point?
So many drinks.
It smells sweet.
Okay, pour some so we can get ready for our beverage review. Okay, this looks like a regular beer, amber. I can definitely see it's got some carbonation.
I'm so excited to have the thing.
Does it smell like anything?
It smells like the what it says, tropical colada.
Yeah, tropical colada.
Yeah.
All right, guys. As always, I appreciate you stopping by, watching my video. Cheers, everyone. Let's cheers our viewers as well. Thanks for watching.
Cheers.
All right. Yeah, it's beer. I mean, all the Leinenkugels are pretty light. This one's 4.9% alcohol. It's got it reminds me of like maybe a Miller or a Miller Genuine Draft or a regular Coors, not the light version. It's good. Typically, I like something with a little bit more flavor, but it's good. All right, Ava Grace. Woo, what do you think?
So it's one of my favorite drinks, actually.
Really?
Tropical colada. So I agree that V8 Splash is really good anytime when you're thirsty and you need it.
All right, thanks, Ava Grace. All right, Kyle. That's such an unusual soda.
It's very good, but
Does it taste like cotton candy?
How much sugar's in here?
Let me try a sip. I gotta.
This is good, but if you just be prepared for like a.
Oh, it does taste like cotton candy. It's got that.
Thing now.
They must use the same sugar that they make cotton candy out of.
Be prepared for like a. Be prepared for a mild case of diabetes. But
yeah, how much sugar does that have? It tastes
43 grams of sugar and 43 grams of carbs.
I better not be bouncing off the walls for mine.
It's 14% of your daily. Oh no, wait. Let's see for sugar.
Gosh, my
43 grams.
And
my
carbs.
total
Okay,
sugar,
so that's something kind of a novelty to have once in a while. Be careful, Kyle.
my total sugars are 13 grams.
Well, that's not bad.
Now I'm starting to wonder who's going to be worse
off
after.
the walls for 13 grams.
No. Compared to what Kyle's got, you got the
4
mild
times
version.
as much.
All right, guys, we're going to finish these drinks. I'm going to go outside and monitor that chicken, and we'll be back shortly. Cheers.
Cheers with an empty cup.
See you in a little bit. All right, so we're approaching around 50 minutes. Let's take a look. I haven't opened it up. Oh man, does that look good. All right, I'm going to carefully turn this over, or not turn it over. I'm going to rotate it so now the breast is going to be on the top end, just to guarantee some even cooking. The smoke box is stopped smoking. I think I'll put a few more wood chips in there. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, so I turned the chicken around, as you can see. Now the breast is facing us. I got reloaded the wood chips with mostly apple, few hickory. Let's try to throw this back on the coals, like so. Boom. Look at how beautiful that bird looks. Man. All right, we'll put it on. I moved the temperature probe back over here. We are set. I'm going to open up just a little bit. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, guys. We are approaching the 2-hour mark. We're at 2:36 for the kettle, and it's reading 140. But I haven't taken a look at it, so let's take a look and see what's going on. Oh, yeah. That's looking good. Definitely got some smoke here. Let me see if I can take this. You know, all the wood chips are spent. You see I can hold it with these Grillaholic gloves. So far I'm impressed with this. I put the wood chips that were remaining right on top of those coals. I just got some olive oil cooking spray. I'm just going to spray a little on top. Just like so. This isn't going to take long. We'll be back. Alright, so let's check this chicken out and see where we're at. Right, so let's check this here, see where we're at. All right, there we go. 161.8, 162. Oh, 163. Okay, all right, here we are. I've had it covered with foil for around 10 minutes. Looking good. I'm going to slice into this and we'll be back to sample it in a minute. So here we are. I sliced some pieces. I have to admit, I already tried some. Oh, that's the breast. We got the wings, the legs and the thighs. Oh, man. Tasty. Be back with the family to give this a sample in just a second. Hey, I'm back here with my family, my wife Monica, my son Kyle. I cut up some of the chicken breasts. I haven't done the legs and thighs and the wings, but boy, I've had a sample already. Give it a shot.
Is it pretty good?
It's really good. What do you think? Can you taste the smoky flavor, Kyle, or no?
No.
Or no?
Or no, as they say in Wisconsin.
No, this is good.
Now, real quick,
Oh no.
I just want to say this.
No.
So it's out here.
No.
In case if you haven't saw some of our earlier videos,
No.
we moved from California to Wisconsin, and we talked, me and Mom talked, and she said how she wasn't a big fan of the Wisconsin accent and the Midwest accent, and now she's starting to get a bit of one.
Yeah, well, we all are, because we live out here.
So
It's not.
But anyway, that's another subject.
But this is good.
Does it taste good or no?
Or no. Or no.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
Oh yeah.
Yes. It's a big one then. If he said, "Oh yeah, you betcha."
And hey, I can swallow it. A shout out to Grillaholics for the barbecue glove and the smoking box.
Thank you. That was awesome. You like those?
No, it worked very well because they had a nice smoky flavor to
And
the
a couple times you almost burned your hands and you had those on. You were like, "Oh, I'm so glad I got these on." Remember?
If you're gonna barbecue or smoke, you need a good pair of oven mitts. You know because you're handling a lot of hot stuff.
This is so good. Oh my gosh.
Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button. I would love it. Also, if you would subscribe, hit the little logo in the bottom corner of the screen. And check out my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. We'll see you next time.
And remember to watch out for deer.
Watch out for deer.
Watch out for
Tell
deer.
your folks I says hi.
No, Wisconsin logo here.
Yes, a shout out to Charlie Barron's.
Not as Wisconsin as you drinking beer.
Watch out for deer means I love you.
Yeah, that means I love you. Watch out for deer. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye, guys.
Bye.